this is TJ with Robinhood Coins, and I'm here with my two little helpers, and we are hunting 2 boxes of pennies.
And these are my favorite coins, baby. And we are so excited to fill out our collection folders.
That's right, I bought the girls these Whitman folders, 1909 through 1974, so we're going to be filling that out during these hunt as well. And we're going to be looking for wheat cents, Indian head cents, era coins, 2009s, anything to add to our collection, and hopefully something really good for the Robinhood Coins giveaway for this video. As always, if you want to enter that giveaway, just comment on the video and we'll use a random comment picker to pick the winner. So with that, let's get into these rolls.
My dad found a 1944 S, but it's not just an S, it's also a Wheatie.
That's right. 1944 San Francisco, and I found it in a roll that came from her box, so she's going to put it in her folder. Show them the other find that you had.
And I found a Canadian
1981. That is great. I think that's your first Canadian coin, huh?
Yeah, I never got one.
Very cool.
And I found this 2009
Very cool. Formative years.
Philadelphia.
Yep. We'll see what else we find.
I found a 1910, and it is a Wheatie.
Yeah, that's awesome. I don't know that we've ever found a 1910 before. Maybe once, but this might be the oldest one we've ever found.
I am so excited right now.
Show them the front again. Yep, there you go. 1910 Philadelphia. Very cool.
This is my 4th roll, and I found a Wheatie.
That's right. 3rd Wheatie in this box in 4 rolls. All right, show them the year. And it is?
1957.
Yep, that's right. 1957 Denver, right?
Yeah. I found my first Wheatie of the day.
What roll are you on?
I'm on roll 11.
Nice.
We don't know what date it is, so let's see. A 1950S.
Oh, that's good.
Wow.
We'll have to check the red book and look for the mintage on that. I don't think we have too many of those, though. Very cool. Good job.
Thank you. I found my second Wheatie, and it is in 1948, and I'm on roll 13.
Very cool. What else did you find?
I also found this 2019.
No, that's a 2009. Look at the coloration. Tilt it a little bit so that you can see. But it's got like a purplish toning. Pretty cool. Good job on your second Wheatie.
Thanks.
The girls took a break from opening rolls, but I found our first foreign of the night. It's a 2004 from the Bahamas. Got to love the 1 cent. Very cool. And last time we found a Bahamas coin, someone commented that Bahamas is considering ending or stopping printing the Bahamas penny. So that's a pretty cool find. Well, I also found several 1970s, 71s over the past several rolls. So that was cool. And also 7 or 8 2009s. And we got a couple 1959s that'll go good in those albums.
And I also found this 1970S.
Very cool. I'm working on roll 28 of one of my little helper's boxes, and we found another Wheatie. Look at that. And it is a 1948 Denver. Very cool. That'll go in their folders. And we also had a really nice 2009 formative years, a little couple rolls ago as well. The very next roll, and we have another Wheatie. It's a youngin', 1957, last year Wheatie. Not the greatest shape, but still, it's another Wheatie on the books for one of my little helpers. All right, just a couple rolls later, helping out my other little helper in her box, And we have another Wheatie. And this time it is a 1948 plain Philadelphia. Got to love that. We will put that in the folder at the end of the hunt. Also, we had this 1973 San Francisco a little while back. Unfortunately, it's got some postmint damage right there on the date and the bottom of Lincoln, but still cool. I think we have 70, 71, and 73 now. My little helper's working on roll 31, and I am working on roll 30. And here's what we got. A 1957 Denver Wheatie right there. Another young one, but still very cool. Just a couple rolls later, and we have another Wheatie. It's a 1952 Denver. Little bit worn, but still, we will take it. Hopefully it'll fill a spot in those folders. All right, we're a couple rolls later, and we have another Wheatie. This time, it's a 1953 Denver. I don't think we've gotten one in this hunt, so that's really cool. The very next roll, and we have another Wheatie. It was obverse up. This time, it's a 1954 San Francisco. I don't think it's low mintage or anything, but we do not see the San Francisco Wheaties very often, so that's pretty cool.
Dad found another Wheatie, and it was from my sister's box.
Let's see what it is. What's the date?
It is a 1946.
1946. Awesome, and that's a Philadelphia, huh? No mint mark? All right.
Found my sixth Wheatie in what was it?
37.
In the 37th roll.
That is great. Let's see what the date is.
The date is 1934.
That's right, 1934. She was going through counting out the year, and then she realized it was a Wheatie.
Yeah.
That is great. That is the second oldest of the box of the hunt. The very last roll of this little helper's box, and we have a 1944 Denver. Very cool. 13 more rolls of the other box, and we're almost done. I'm working on roll 40 of my big little helper's box, a last box here, and we have another Wheatie. Let's check it out. It's a 1945 San Francisco. Got to love it. That's our second or third San Francisco this hunt. Very cool.
So let's check it out. And yep.
All right, what is it? Looks like it's probably going to be a Canadian.
Oh, wow.
And it is, hold it down a little bit, let's see it real good. 1999 Canadian cent.
Wow, that is also very shiny.
Yeah, it is. Very cool. That came out of your box. We are all done opening up the rolls, and normally I would go through my second hunt right now, which is all of these for errors. We have the 1983 Philadelphia. We have all of the 1992s, 1994, 1995, and then the 1998 through 2000 Philadelphia. But today we're running low on time, so I'm going to store these for check them later. Alright, so we are all done with both boxes, and man, that was a fun hunt. Each of the girls had 8 Wheaties in their box, so that worked out pretty well too. And we had a whole bunch of side finds. So I'll cover the big little helpers box. It was a 1945 San Francisco is one of them. Then she had a 1946, two 1948s, a 1950 San Francisco, a 53, a 54 San Francisco. That was cool. And then a 1957 Denver. And my other little helper.
I found this is the oldest one in the box. It is a 1910, and it is still a Wheatie.
Very cool.
And the next one is in 1934. That's the second
Oldest.
oldest. And I also got a 1944 Wheatie.
And that's a Denver, right?
Yeah, it is a Denver. And this next one is a 1948 Denver, and it is also Wheatie. And this next one is a 1952 Denver Wheatie, and I got two
1957 Denvers.
Yeah, 1957 Denver's Wheatie.
Yep. And then we also had a 1944 San Francisco. So lots of San Francisco in these two boxes, which was very cool.
And I also found this coin. It is a Canadian coin.
What year is it?
It is a 1981.
Very cool. Yeah, she found that when she was hunting. As far as the side finds go, we ended up with 4 of the 1959 Denvers. We had about 6 of the modern year San Franciscos. And it looks like about 3 of these would be good for the folders that they got to fill out. We had a 2001 Canadian, a 1999 Canadian, as well as that 2004 Bohemian coin. We had one of each of the 2009 designs, at least one of each. As always, just one of the presidential series. We had a couple, including this nice looking professional life. So that was cool. We had a lot of the formative years, as always, and 2 of the birth and early childhood. So here's my Big Little Helpers books, and she didn't have anything before 1941, so that book is still empty. But she did have the 8 Wheaties, and so those are in there. And then we also had some of the 60s and 70s. We didn't put every single one that we found, otherwise this would be mostly full, really. But just the ones that they liked, that they wanted to keep, and we'll keep adding to it as the hunts go. And here's my littlest helper right here. She had that 1910, that was cool. She also had that 1934. And then she filled out several others in the other book, the 1941 through 1974. So, including some nice looking 60s and 70s. So that was really cool. So here's the Robinhood coins giveaway for this video. It's going to be these 3 wheat cents, 1948, 1957 Denver, and 1958 Denver. All the other ones went into the girls' albums, so I went to the ones we had found previously and grabbed some of those. And then we also had, from this hunt, we had one of each of the 2009 designs, including the only presidential, which was not very good condition, but it's the only one we found. So I wanted to go ahead and throw that in there. That was a set of 4. Well, if you enjoyed this hunt as much as we did, smash that like button. If you like our content and my little helpers and I, then hit subscribe so you can see more videos. And don't forget to hit the notification bell. That way you don't miss any giveaways. And we will see you on the next hunt.